Okay, here we are. Good morning. My name is Rachael Plaine, and I'm here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. It's Wednesday morning, just a little bit after 9, and we are about to get into our gentle/moderate flow yoga class. This is a class that's typically at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness every Wednesday morning from 9 to 10. So we'll be live streaming this for you here on Facebook for you to enjoy now. If you're tuning in, hi Robbie, I see that you guys are starting to join. Good morning. And then this video will also be still available under the Facebook video section of our Facebook page, and then you can go to YouTube and view it later after it's uploaded there. So good morning. My mom is here and Robbie is here. I'm so glad you guys are here with me this morning. Joanne, it's so great to see you and be with you today. How are you guys doing? It's a crazy time, and yeah, so I'm just really glad that you're choosing to practice today with everything that's going on in the world. It's you know, we didn't teach Zumba last night. We took a break from teaching in honor of the Blackout Tuesday movement that you might have seen on Facebook or Instagram. So just taking a moment to pause and reflect on what's going on in the world around us, the violence, the racism, the social injustice. So hopefully you guys are faring well and taking good care of yourselves and taking time to nurture your bodies and your minds and do whatever you need to do so you can show up most wholeheartedly and peaceful for yourselves and for your loved ones. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. Amy, good morning. Chelsea, good morning. Patty, Teresa, great, cool. So we'll get right to it. It's a little after 9. So if you're just tuning in, again, my name is Rachael Plaine. I'm here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. We are here for our gentle, moderate flow yoga class that will go until 10 o'clock. So you don't need anything special today. We're gonna get right to it. This is gonna be an opportunity for us to reset, to breathe, to land, to find some peace that we all need so much right now, to find some ability to be grounded and just take that breath and that time out and to connect to our hearts and to send love and peaceful energy to the world, especially to those who need it most right now. So let's come take a seat. So you can go to your mat and find a comfortable place to sit. Good morning, Melissa and Jen. I'm glad that you guys are here today. I'll check in with you guys at the end. So come take a comfortable seat. You don't need anything special this morning. We'll get right to it. Okay. So come on into your seat, and you can just bring your hands to your lap and take some time to maneuver into a space that feels comfortable. Start to close your eyes. Feel the legs. Literally feel your legs. Put your hands on your legs. Feel your knees, feel your thighs. Take a moment just to drop into your physical body. Take a moment to let any anxiety or stress or anger or worry settle. Take this time as an opportunity to unite your body, your mind, and your spirit so that you can show up for yourself, for your loved ones, from a place of peace, from a place of groundedness, from a place of connection and love. This morning, as I was heading out the door, I stumbled upon a quote by Mother Teresa saying something along the lines of, I realized I used to believe that prayer changes things. And now I know that prayer changes us so we can change things. So just letting that land in your body and in your heart, and letting this practice be an opportunity for us to offer a prayer to the universe, to God, to a higher power, to the world around us. A prayer of peace, a prayer of love, a prayer of empathy, compassion, and understanding. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do that twice more. Big breath in through the nose. Out through your mouth. letting go. One more time, big breath. And exhale. Good, breathe in through the nose, hold at the top of the breath. Through your nose, exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, scoop your belly, draw your navel in towards the back of the spine, drop your chin to your chest. And then as you inhale, rise up, lift the belly, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the throat and face. Exhale, round your back, take that big cat back, hollow out, press all your breath out, all that tension out. And then inhale, fill out, fill up your heart. Fill up the collarbone and the chest, open the face. And exhale, release. Move this right into your shoulders, inhale, lift, shoulders towards ears. Exhale, back and down with the shoulders. Again, inhale up. Exhale, back and down with the shoulders. And one more time, pick it up. And release. Let your palms open up to the ceiling, so backs and hands touch the lap. As you exhale, drop your chin, send your breath, your awareness into the back of the neck. Any tension that's being held there, breathe in. And out. As you breathe in, bring the right ear over to the right shoulder, open up the left side of the neck, open the face up. And exhale, chin back through chest. Come the other way, ear to shoulder. Just really consciously relaxing your neck and the tops of the shoulders. And then back through center. One more time each side. Go slow, go easy. Just coaxing the body open, gradually creating more space back through center. And last time, ear to shoulder, open up the neck. And back through center. As you breathe in, lift the head up, keep the spine long. Breathe out where you are. Begin to deepen your breath. Breathe into the lowest part of the belly, the middle section of the ribs, the upper portion of the heart and chest. Fill up with breath, hover there, suspend the breath. And exhale, slowly release the breath all the way out. Press it all out. You're letting go of that tension. You're letting go of anything you're holding on to, any anxiety, any fear, any uncomfortability. Let it go out. And then fill back up. Breathe into the belly, into the ribs, into the heart and chest, filling yourself up with light and love and peace. Exhale, slowly let it go. The next time that you breathe in, bring your hands to prayer. Let your palms touch in front of the heart. And as you exhale, bow your head to yourself. Taking a moment to honor your own body, your own mind, and your own heart. Knowing that through this practice, through prayer, through movement, through breath, we're able to change ourselves. We're able to access that place of peace and presence and love that we need to change the world. As we prepare to move into this practice, perhaps setting an intention for today, perhaps honoring this practice as a way to remember those that are suffering most right now. Remembering George Floyd, his family, his community, those that need these prayers more than ever, and this support. The next time that you breathe in, slide your hands to the ceiling, lengthen the arms, lift the face, open the eyes. And exhale, open the arms wide, bring your chin to your chest, let your fingertips come down to the ground. Sweep the arms out and up, let your palms touch above your head. You're gonna hold there and then bring the hands down through midline, back to that prayer position in front of the heart, honoring yourself, honoring any intention that you set. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open wide. Good. Inhale, lift. You're gonna do that again, so hands stay at prayer. Exhale through heart center, bowing back to your own heart, sending that intention of love, peace, compassion out into the world. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Let's just take a nice, easy side opener. Take the right arm out to the side. Exhale, up and over to the left. You could look up. Hold here. If this bothers the neck, just take a look down. So find a place that feels comfortable. Then you're gonna open the heart and chest more. So stretch that arm back. Really roll the heart open. Stretch through the armpit. And exhale, close it off. Sweep the arm down, drop the gaze towards the ground, and then do that twice more. Inhale, sweep the arm out and out. Roll the ribs open, roll the heart open. And exhale, release. You're gonna take that one more time, really opening the heart, the chest, the armpit, the collarbones. Lift it up, roll it open, big stretch. And exhale, release. Take your hands, walk towards the top of the mat, so pivot them forward. You could be up on the fingers, or you could drop down into a deeper fold, so up to you. Maybe drop the head. If you have a block nearby and want to put it underneath the forehead, feel free. You could keep a long spine, or you could round the back, so find a place that feels comfortable, and then just pause and breathe here, a couple breaths. Good, rolling up. Let the hands come over your lap. Cross into the fingertips, lift the heart. If you want, elevate the hips. Press the pelvis forward and out. Lift the face, lift the throat, look up. And exhale, sit back down. We'll take that whole sequence on the other side. So put the other leg in front if you're cross-legged. If you're kneeling or other variation, that's fine, just stay. Take the left arm out and out, stretch up and over the other side. Hold here, look up or look down. Couple breaths, you're doing great. So we're releasing that tension in our body, the tension that's held in our muscles and our bones and our joints. Yoga practice allows us to let it go so it doesn't turn into anxiety or stress. You can use this practice to release physical tension that we're holding on to. And then open the heart, open the chest, roll the face open. And exhale, sweep back down, drop the head, maybe touch the ground, drop the arm. Do that twice more. Inhale, open it up. Like you're opening up this book of your body, open the heart. And exhale, sweep down. Do that one more time. Inhale, open wide. And exhale, release. Hold the bottom. Walk back to the front edge of the mat. So again, it could be a little fold. You could be up on the fingertips. It could be with a long spine, or you go ahead and go deeper. You could walk the hands forward, be on the hands, the forearms, drop the head, rest it on a block, wherever would feel good. Couple breaths. Good, rolling up. Let the hands graze right over the lap and come behind you. Press into the fingers, roll the chest open again. Maybe pick the hips up. Maybe press the pelvis forward to open the hips, the thighs, the psoas, the belly. And exhale, release. Let's come on to all fours. So you can come over the shins, or you can unwind the legs. So just take some time to set yourself up. Bring your hands a little further forward of the shoulders and start to circle your hips in one direction. Nice big hip circle. Getting the joints warmed up, increasing the synovial fluid in the joints so we have easier range of motion. And then when the hips are near the back, just sweep them the other way. Good. And when the hips come to the back, take a widening child. Touch the big toes, separate the knees, extend the arms. So widening child. You can also take that prayer variation. You can press the palms to prayer. You could bend your elbows, you could fold the hands back to the head, and take a few breaths here. Good, extend the arms. Shift forward to tabletop, all fours. Go ahead and bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and wag the hips a little bit. Let's take our rotation here on all fours. We're warming up all 6 movements of the spine. So bringing the hips above the knees. Inhale, the left arm lifts, and look up. And exhale, thread it halfway through, bend the right elbow, dip the left shoulder, hover. Inhale, unwind, lift it all the way up. Exhale, come through and hover. Take it one more time, inhale up. And exhale all the way through. You're going to bring the shoulder down and the head. Lengthen your spine, so long line from tail to head. Either keep pressing the right arm to the earth or stretch it forward like puppy. Other option, you can take your half body, you can lift it to the ceiling and roll it right behind your back. So just a couple breaths here to work that rotation of the spine, to wring everything out. Whatever's not serving us, whatever we don't need, letting that go. Making space for what we do need. Filling up with what will serve us and our community best. Inhale the top arm up. Exhale, place it to the ground. Unwind your body. Take the left arm out and up. Look up. Exhale, release the hand. Go the other way. Inhale, the right arm lifts. Exhale, thread through. Bend the opposite elbow. Dip the shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, thread it halfway through. It's going to be our last time. Inhale up. Now go all the way through. Bring the shoulder down, bring the head down, pause. Stretch the opposite arm forward. That's one choice. You could also keep it where it is, or you could lift it to the ceiling, or you could fold it behind your back of hands to hip or hip crease. Couple breaths. Arms behind the back, lift it up. Exhale it back to the mat. Unwind your body. Lift the opposite arm all the way through and up. And release it back down. We're going to come to either down dog or puppy, so walk the hands forward. If you want to keep it gentle, toes curl under, arms walk out, forehead to mat. If you're ready for dog, hands walk a little further forward, and then shoulders, toes curl under, hips lift, and knees straighten, or come towards straight. And then pedal it out a little bit if you're in dog, just to try this on, just to wiggle into this new position that you might not have done yet today. Spread the fingers wide, wag the hips, bend and straighten the legs, walking out. And then letting the feet be hip width, spread the fingers nice and wide, press the hands forward, like you're gonna slide the mat forward and pull the hips way back. Hold to your breathe. Good, walk your feet to your hands or come to stand and forward fold if you're in a puppy. Feet hip width, give the head a shake, yes. And give the head a shake, no. Let the head hang loose, maybe roll the shoulders up, back and down a couple times. Good. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up, arms hang off the shoulders, fingers relax, head relax, all the way up to the top. At the top, big sun breath, arms fly up. Good. Hands slide through prayer, eyes closed, and just pause here for a moment. Stand up tall, relax your face, soften the eyes, reach up through the top of the head, ground down through your feet. Come back to your breath. Come back to any intention you set. Come back to that idea of letting this practice be a way to allow us to access the most peaceful, loving parts of ourselves so that we can make change in the world, so that we can make change in our own lives, with our own families, with our own communities. Just breathing that in, deep breath. And exhale, release the arms. You're gonna step up to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Inhale the arms up, let your palms touch. As you exhale, bend the knees, slide the hands through prayer. All the way down to forward fold. At the bottom, inhale, lengthen flat back, hands to shins or fingertips to mat, stretch out. Exhale, deep fold. Stay at the bottom. Step the right leg back to low lunge, and you're gonna stay. So have your fingertips on the ground. We're just gonna hold this for a few breaths. Press out the big back heel, bend the front knee. If the ground is too far away, have your blocks, if you happen to have them nearby, put them underneath your hands, and take a few breaths here. Press out through the back heel, lift up through the back of the back knee, lengthen the spine. Breathe. Good. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, release your back knee down to the ground. Uncurl your back toes so your foot's flat on the ground. Press into the right hand or fingertips and lift the left arm out and up to a twist. You'll look up towards the top hand if that's comfortable. If not, you look forward or even drop your gaze down. Holding your breathing here. From this place, you're going to open your chest even more. So if there's space, reach that left arm back a little bit more and spiral the chest towards the ceiling. Look up, stretch the armpit. Big breath. And exhale, release your hand. Slide the front leg back to meet the back leg. So you're in a knee down plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, point the elbows to the back of the mat and come onto your belly. Anchor the pubic bone, the hip points, press into hands, lift to cobra. Elevate the chest, slide the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, release to your belly. Press up to tabletop, all fours. Take it back to down dog or to puppy. Toes curl under, hips rise if you're coming to dog. Inhale, half cross, heels lift. Exhale, right heel drops, left knee bends, head turns underneath right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale, both heels drop. From here, we're just taking little steps forward, nice and easy. Walk the feet to the hands, however you want. At the top, inhale, lengthen, flat back, come to shin bones or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, deep fold. Bend the knees, reverse one-legged bent knees to start. Straighten your legs at the top, palms touch. Exhale, straight through prayer. Just close the eyes for a moment. Hold here, return to your breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release. Whole thing from the top. You're at the top of the mat, so go ahead and step up. Inhale, lift the arms. Keep the hands in prayer. Bend the knees, bend the hips, all the way through prayer pose to forward fold. Drop the head. Inhale, lengthen hands to shins or fingertips to mat. Stretch out. Exhale, deep fold. Step your left leg back to lunge and stay for today. Front knee above the front ankle. Hands underneath shoulders on blocks or fingertips or palms. Front knee bend above the front ankle. Back heel pressing back. Lift up through the back knee. Lengthen your spine. Find your steady gaze or drishti point. Breathe into that area of tension. Any tension that you're holding, any trauma that you're holding in your body, anything you need to release, breathe into it, feel it. Good. Take another deep in breath. Exhale, release your back knee softly to the mat. Uncurl your toes, press into the left hand, fingertips are blocked, reach the right arm out and up. You're going to stay here. Keep breathing, looking up, forward, or down. And then if you want, open up. Reach the right arm further back, open the chest. Take a couple breaths. Another deep inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Good job. Step the front leg back to meet the back leg in that knee down plank. We'll have a chance for our full plank later if you want to take it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, point the elbows back. Come to your belly. Modified chaturanga. Anchor the front body down. Press into the hands. Reach the heart forward and up to come to cobra. Exhale, reach forward to come down. Shift up to tabletop, all fours. Excuse me. Take it back to dog. Good. Come on the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop the left heel, bend the right knee, look underneath the left arm. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale, both heels drop. Pause in that dog. Legs are straight or knees are bent. A couple breaths. Good. Let's walk back again. You can take little steps to get up to the top of the mat. When you're there, inhale, lengthen your spine. Plant your shins or your fingers. And exhale, deep fold. Bend the knees at the bottom. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. Eyes can close again. Come back to your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. You're at the top of the mat. Take another sun breath. Inhale, lift. This time, regular swan dive, but keep hands in prayer. So straight legs, hands in prayer. Straight legs all the way down. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, deep fold. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. Hold in your plank for a moment. Press out through your heels. Press out through your head. Engage your core. Know that you could drop your knees right now if you wanted to take a little break. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower chaturanga or modify by dropping the knees. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. From here, float the right leg up to a three-legged dog. Just lift it up. In a step or help the right leg through. So if it gets stuck, I know that can happen, it's okay. You're just gonna grab it, help it through. Anchor your back heel down, so spin your back heel down. We're about to come up to warrior one, or Virabhadrasana one. Lift the arms to frame the head. You're gonna stay there. Take a couple breaths. I'm just gonna turn my position so you can see okay. So the front knee bent, back leg straight. You're in warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Good. Take another deep breath in. Straighten your front knee. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Rearrange your feet. Front heel lined up with arch of back foot and pause. Look out over the front fingers. Take a few breaths there. Good. And then inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, slide into triangle. Bring the front hand forward. Dip the hips back. Bring the front hand to the shin, the ankle, or the ground behind that front leg. You're going to look up to top hand and take a couple breaths. If it bothers you to look up again, you're going to look down. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, rise up. Bend the front knee to warrior two. Dance back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, open arms, shoulder height. Turn the toes forward and the heels back. Wiggle your feet so they're right underneath your wrists. Lift your arms up. As you exhale, take your hands behind you. Drop your chin and interlace your fingers. Press the fist down to squeeze the heart open. Lift the chest. And exhale, hinge at the hips to forward fold. You could hold a flat back with the arms alongside the body, crown of the head pressing forward, or you could go to a deeper hold. You could drop the head. You could let the arm bones float away from the back. Couple breaths. Good. Press the head forward, let the arm bones pull you up. At the top, release the hands. Inhale, sweep them out and up. And exhale, open the arms, catch your hips. From here, you're going to turn to the back of the mat. So we have the right foot forward, left leg back. You're going to pivot towards the back and keep your legs straight. So you're facing the back of your mat. Left toes forward, right toe is angled in. Hold your hips. Take a deep breath here. And then as you exhale, hinge forward at the hips over that left leg. So it's a new front leg. Press the head away from the tail. Pause here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release the hand. Touch the ground if you can reach it. Pause. Take a deep breath. And if you want, go deeper over the front leg. Let the head drop towards the shin. If there's space, move the hands back and turn the fingers towards that new back foot. Take a few breaths there. Good, walk the hands back to frame the left leg, your front foot. Lengthen your spine, come on the fingers. Pull the hands to the hips, press the head away from the tail, come all the way up. Let's pivot back to our wide-legged stance. We're gonna take another forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms out and up. And then as you exhale, this time we're gonna dive forward and try to take a hold of our big toes. So if you can't reach your big toes, you're gonna grab your legs or your ankles. If you can reach the big toes, you're gonna take a peace fingers right around the big toes, straighten out your arms and your legs, and then deepen your fold, bend the elbows out. Couple breaths. Good, lengthen your spine. Straighten your arms, bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs, press off your thighs to lengthen to come up. Take a hold of your hips. And now we're gonna pivot towards the original front of the room. So turn the right foot forward, turn the left foot back, straight leg. So have your feet hip width, and then pivot the back heel in, the toe out. So you're prepping for another pyramid pose. So it's a heel to heel alignment. You're gonna touch your hips, or hold your elbows, or take prayer behind your back. So it could be this reverse prayer where the fingers face up towards the shoulders, or if that doesn't work, they can face down. Other options, hold elbows or hips. So make a choice that feels comfortable in your body, and then lift the heart up. And exhale one more time, come to pyramids. Hinge at the hips. Bring the head forward, the hips back. Hold in a flat back, or come deeper. Few breaths. Good, lengthen your spine to come up. Release the hand position, take a hold of your hips, bend the front knee, wiggle that back leg back a little bit, so you're coming into a high lunge or a crescent lunge. Release the hips, inhale, lift the arms to frame the head. You're in a high lunge, crescent lunge, different than warrior one. Back heel is lifted. From the ball of the back foot, feet are hip width. Take a deep breath. And exhale, swan dive over the front leg. Touch the ground of the blocks. Here, either keep the back knee lifted or drop it down. Press into the left hand like we did before, right arm revolves. So lift it up, just like we did in that knee down lunge. So it's your choice now to have the knee lifted or dropped. Take a breath. If you want to open up more, reach the arm back, open up the chest more. Come back up to the ceiling. Place the hand down towards the ground. We're going to step this back leg up to meet our front leg. So bend the back knee and take a big step up. Lengthen again, flat back. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive out and up. Exhale through prayer, and then you'll just reset for a moment. Come back to your breath. Notice the rhythm of the breath. Notice the beating of your heart. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release your arms. Last time, be at the top of the mat. Take your sun breath. Inhale, lift. You're going to keep straight legs this time. Hands at prayer. And hinge at the hips. So straight legs if that's comfortable. All the way through that prayer pose. Touch the ground. Inhale, stretch it out. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale, deep fold. Left leg steps back to lunge. Right leg meets it in plank or modified plank by dropping the knees. So it's our gentle / moderate class. You can take it as gentle as you want. Knees lifted or dropped. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower chaturanga or modified. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come on the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop the left heel, bend the right knee, hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, both your heels drop. We're going to bring the left leg through this time, and I know that this might be a little challenging for some of you, so just do the best you can. It's a difficult transition to step through. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, we step or help it through. So whatever that looks like, it might come straight through, or if it gets stuck, you're just going to help it through. Come on the fingertips. We're spinning the back heel down to come up for warrior one. So you might have to scooch that back heel up a little bit, or the back foot up a little bit. Come on the tips of the fingers. Inhale, lift the arms. Elevate your heart. Straighten up the fingertips. Bend the front knee and gaze forward. So standing in this place of stability and strength, this warrior pose. Take a deep breath in and full breath out. On an inhale, straighten the front knee. Open up to warrior two. So there's a little pivot of the feet. Gotta wiggle your feet so you can get that front heel forward, back foot faces the long edge of the mat, front knee bends again, and the front heel is intersecting the arch of the back foot. Wrists are above the ankles, faces forward. Few breaths, warrior two. How do you feel here in this strong, stable, grounded position? Shooting energy out the fingers to the front and the back, stable in the legs and the lower half of the body. Open through the heart and chest. Good, inhale, straighten the front leg. Take it to triangle, so slide the arms forward as you bump the hips back. Bring the front hand to the shin, the ankle, or the ground behind the front leg, or a block. Look up. Stay there. Good. From triangle pose, Trikonasana, come on up. Bend the front knee and dance back. Open the side body, open the ribs and the waist. Inhale, open up, arms shoulder height. Exhale, toes forward, heels back. You're in that wide-legged stance. Inhale, lift the arms up. For now, bring the hands behind your back and touch your low back. Fingers down and elbows back, touching your low back, just like you would for modified camel. And open the chest, lift the heart, like way up. Exhale, dive forward, slide the hands down the legs, the outer edge of the legs, the calves, all the way maybe to the ankles. Hold the ankles or the legs. Take a flat back or a deep fold. Couple breaths. You're doing awesome. This is so good for you, this practice of breath and movement, mindfulness. So you can show up stronger in your body, in your mind, in your heart. You can create the change that you want to see. Good. Great job. Inhale, lengthen. Bend knees, bring hands to thighs. Press off thighs to come on up. Big sun breath. Inhale. Exhale, open arms, touch your hips. You're going to pivot to the back of the room again, or the back of the mat, the other side that you haven't done. So turn the right foot back and turn the left foot back. So you're pivoting to a new side and just scooch that back foot in. So we're setting up for a pyramid. In pyramid pose, both our legs are straight. It's like a heel to heel alignment. So the front foot's facing forward, back foot slightly turned out, so the heels would be in alignment. Lengthen your spine, hold here. Take a deep breath. And then hinge forward halfway, feel your front thigh, come up and into the hip socket, square the hips off, lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath. And exhale, maybe go deeper, maybe reach for the ground. You could be in a flat back here or a deep fold, so hands can touch the ground, flat back, or go ahead and fold over that front leg. Hands frame the front foot or walk them back underneath the shoulders. If there's space, turn them right back towards that back foot. Forehead towards shin, couple breaths. Square the hips, engage the muscles in the legs, and breathe. Good job. Walk the hands back to frame the front foot. If they had moved, lengthen your spine to find a flat back. Let's bring our hands back to our hips. And then press into the feet to lengthen and come up to the stand. Turn toes forward, heels back again. Widen your stance. It's going to be our last wide-legged forward fold. So from here, let's take a sun breath. Inhale up. And exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Come on, fingertips. Pull the head away from the hips or bring the hands to the legs. And if you want to, you're going to deepen your fold and walk the hands through the legs. Turn the palms down, reach the fingers towards right past the long edge of the mat. Head towards the earth, couple breaths. Good. Bring hands back underneath the shoulders. Bend your knees, hands to tops of thighs. Lengthen to come up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms open and catch the hips. We're going to pivot back to the original side that we were on. So turn left foot forward, step your right foot in a little bit, turn right foot forward. It's going to be our last pyramid pose. So remember, feet are hip width, but then once you turn that back foot out a little, it's kind of like a heel to heel alignment. Square the hips, so don't let them open to the side. Pull them towards the front. Hands to hips, or hands to elbows, or hands to reverse prayer, facing up or down. Nuzzle the hands into the heart if they're facing up, and then lift the chest up and over those prayer hands. Lift up and hinge with the hips. Remember, plug that left hip up and back. Drop the right hip down and forward. Flat back, open all the way down. And breathe. Lengthen your spine, run up. Release that hand position, catch your hips. Bend the front knee. Come onto the ball of the back foot, so wiggle that back leg further back. So you're in a nice crescent lunge or high lunge. Feet are hip width distance. Inhale, arms fly up to frame the head and hold there. Look forward, long, strong body. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, dive over that front leg. Drop your knee if you want to take it more gently or keep it lifted. Press into the right hand, fingers are blocked, left arm lifts. Revolve, lunge your knee down, lunge, hold. Top arm lifts, maybe it stretches back a little more to open the chest today in the armpit. Good, inhale high to the side, release the hand. Like we did on the other side, we're not going to take our vinyasa, we're going to step up. So bend the back knee, step the back leg up to meet the front leg. Inhale, stretch long, Ardha Uttanasana, pull the head away from the hips. And exhale, deep fold. Straight legs if you can, reverse your swan dive up. And exhale through prayer. Eyes get closed one more time. Come back to your breath. And back to that prayer of peace or any other intention you created. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms. We're going to take it to the mat. Big sun breath. Let's regular swan dive. So open the arms, straight legs or bent knees. Inhale, stretch it out. Positions or fingertips. Exhale, deep fold. Step the right leg back, land on the right knee. Step the left leg back, land on the left knee. Keep the toes curled under and come out to puppy. Walk the hands forward, drop the head. Surrender the weight of the mind and the body towards the earth. Stretch the arms long, spread the fingers wide. Take a few breaths. You're doing great. Good job. Uncurl the toes, sit back on the heels, front of child, arms extend or just sweep them alongside the body. Let the back stay hands touch the ground, let the palms be open to receive. Let the belly and the chest rest on the thighs and the knees and hold. Good. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press into your hands. Roll up to sit on your heels. If that's not comfortable, be on a high kneel. We're just going to be here for a moment, eventually coming to a high kneel. Turn the palms open. If you're sitting on the heels, and hands can touch the lap. Otherwise, just stand in your high kneel for a moment. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Notice how your body feels right now, how the heart feels, how your mind is, breathing in whatever you need today. Letting go of anything that's not serving you. The hands slip off the lap. Come to stand on the shins. We're going to take a big sun breath, inhale up. And exhale, open the arms, touch your lower back. Drop your chin, fingers down, elbows back. Lift your modified camel, Ustrasana. Hands can lift, heart can lift. And exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Lift your arms forward. You're going to have an option to come all the way to camel if you want. If you don't want to come to camel, you're going to take that modified version again with hands to head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge back, one hand to heel, other hand to heel. If it reaches, if not, grab your low back, puff the chest up, drop the head only if it's comfortable, and breathe, couple breaths. One hand to low back, other hand to low back, press up. Uncurl toes. Sit back on heels or come to cross legs. Turn the palms open. You're just going to sit for a moment. So sitting on heels, palms open, long spine, or sitting in cross legs just for a moment here. Noticing again how the body is feeling, how the mind is, how the breath is. Coming right back into that place of presence and optimal alignment within yourself. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, the hands slip off the lap, come to seated. If you are on your heels, let's swing the legs around. Bring your feet to bound ankle, Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees apart. And we'll take a forward fold here. So sitting up nice and tall. Option one would be to stay. So depending on tightness in our hips, staying here might feel challenging enough. So that's an option. If you wanted to sit up on a bolster or a rolled blanket or anything else, feel free to sit up. Otherwise, you're on the ground. You're going to take a breath and then hinge at the hips and just take a flat back and then bring your hands right inside your feet. So feel the heel of your foot, feel the ball of the foot, and kind of open up your feet if you can. So like you're opening this book of your feet. So opening up the feet. And then take another deep inhale. As you exhale, maybe go deeper, hinging at the hips, pressing forearms into calves, or release the hands off of the legs. You can have the palms up, forearms to the ground. If you have a block handy and you wanted to ground yourself more, you could put the block underneath the head, or maybe the head even reaches the earth. So find a place that feels sustainable for you that you could hold for a few breaths. And close your eyes. Breathing right into that place where you're feeling it most. Staying with it, creating more space. More room for your breath to flow, for energy to move, to release any blockages physically, mentally, emotionally. Allow us to show up best for our day. Good. Lengthen the spine, come on up. Walk the hands back. I'm going to take a little hip opener here. So we're going to come into fire log or double pigeon. So you're going to take the right leg on top, scooch the bottom leg in, and bring your foot to your bottom knee, and then just let the shins and calves stack. So if the top knee is really lifted, you could smush something underneath it. So if you have a pillow or a blanket, you can put that underneath, or not, if you just fall on the ankle. If this just doesn't feel, if it doesn't work for your hips or your knees, come into cross side with the right leg in front. So either the right leg on top or in front. And you can also lessen this by taking your bottom heel and kind of kicking it in towards your bum. So that's another option too. But full expression of the pose, it's ankle over knee, knee over ankle. You're gonna sit up tall. And again, this might be enough. So you might come into sitting up tall and be like, ooh, this is good. I feel it. I'm getting a stretch. This feels like my edge. Stay. If you're like, this is good, but if I hinge forward at my hips, I think I'd feel it more in my hip. I think that would serve me better. Then go ahead and hinge at your hips. Take a forward fold or sit up tall and take a few breaths. Good. Lengthen to come up, push the head away from the tail. Let's unwind the legs and just take your feet nice and wide as your mat, so we can take a couple windshield wipers before we get to the other side. So this will be about it. I see we're closing in on our hour together, so we'll get to this other side and then we'll come lie on our mats. Bring the knees up, wiggle the feet towards each other. You're going to come to the other side. So the right leg's going to come underneath. The left leg's going to come on top or in front. Okay, so just the same cues that I offered on the other side. You could put a cushion or a blanket underneath that top knee. You can slide the bottom heel closer to your bottom. Either of those things could make this more comfortable. And if it just doesn't work to be in double pigeon, bring your left leg in front. So take a moment. Excuse me. Sit up really tall. Notice how it feels to sit up tall. Tailbone and the hips dropping to the earth, rooting to the earth, connecting to the earth, and then feel the crown of the head reaching up and elevating towards the sky. So there's this opposition of feeling very grounded, very stable, very connected, very strong, but then also expansive, light, radiant, peaceful energy. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, maybe hinge forward if that would feel good.
Lengthen to come up.
Unwind your legs, bring your feet to the mat nice and wide, and windshield wiper the legs. You're doing great. And then bring the knees up through center, wiggle the feet hip width. We're going to come onto our mats. So just take some time to adjust and grab any props or anything that you need. Lift the arms up. And then slowly lower, tuck the tail, scoop the belly, come all the way down. When you get down, you can stretch yourself out. Send the legs forward, send the arms behind, stretch the waist and the belly. Gather the knees up into your body, pull the knees or the shins or wrap the arms around the legs and rock side to side, releasing any last bit of tension in the back. Relax your jaw and your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees, circle your knees one way. And circle your knees the other way. Good. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling. Bring the hands to the lowest part of the belly. Walk the feet a little wider, as wide as your mat. Let the inner thighs touch, the knees touch. Bring one hand up to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. Just pausing here, sending all the love and peace and strength and compassion that you need right now into your body and your heart. So that you can then step off this mat when we're done in a moment and share that with others. Show up as the strongest, most loving, compassionate, peaceful, empathetic version of yourself. To serve and create the change that our society needs right now. When you're ready, you can separate the knees slightly and make your way into Shavasana. So straighten the legs, one leg, the other leg. Hands can fall off the body, backs of hands to ground, palms open to the ceiling. Of course, any last movement or posture or stretch that you want, feel free to take it. And then rest. Let yourself rest. Let the weight of your body and your mind surrender towards the earth. Feel the earth rise up to hold and support you. Let go of any stress, anxiety, worry, fear, anger, doubt, insecurity, uncomfortability, whatever you're feeling right now, all those feelings that we're feeling right now in this unprecedented time, just let that go for a moment and let yourself rest in a place of pure peace and love and understanding. You'll take the next couple moments just where you are, so you can stay right there. Beginning to let the breath soften and the body totally relax. Relaxing the forehead, the jaw, the heart, the chest, the arms and legs. Feeling the upper body relaxed and the lower body relaxed. Letting the whole body be relaxed. You're welcome to take as long as you'd like in Shavasana. So there's no hurry to come out. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you are ready to come out, just let the breath deepen when you're ready. Start to tune into the outer edges of the body, maybe the fingers or the toes. Inviting movement back in. Coming onto one side, the right or the left, into fetal pose. And then taking your time to press back up to seated. Once you come to sit, you can bring the palms down or up on your lap, wherever you feel more comfortable. Lengthen your spine, root the tail, rise up through the head. Come back to your breath, take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Continue that steady breath as you sit here in silence for a moment. I'm going to share a Sanskrit mantra with you, or a blessing. In Sanskrit, it's Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And translated, that means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Let your palms touch. As you exhale, bow your head back to yourself, back to that prayer for peace, that prayer to change our own bodies and our minds and our hearts so that we can create change in the world around us. And together on the sound of Om, the sound of community, starting with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale a sigh. And we'll begin deep breath in. As your head bows back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here today. I'm honored to share this time with you and practice with you. So Sending you lots of love and blessings today and always for a peaceful, beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. Thanks again. So feel free to share any comments, any feedback. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I hope you're doing well. I know that this is a challenging time for all of us. So I'm holding you all in my hearts. I love you guys so much and I miss you. And I can't wait to be back in the studio with you again soon. Thank you, Melissa and Roberta. Thank you guys so much for being here. Everyone that was here. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a great day. And I'll be back on Friday morning at 9 and then again on Friday at 5:30. Be well. Talk to you soon.